First of all, what is user-centered design? It's a process where the needs, wants, and limitations of the end user are given extensive attention at each stage of research, design, and development. This means understanding the world of opportunities through the eyes of users. Let's try an exercise. What if I gave you this problem to solve? But I didn't tell you anything relevant to who it was for, how they might use it, and what might motivate people to buy this product. So why is user-centered design important? David Dunn from Rotman School sees two key roles: developing insights about users that may feed innovation and confirming our hunches. We need to develop insights about users that users themselves are either unaware of or cannot articulate. Pam Nyberg from Whirlpool believes that in today's complex environment, simple intuition-driven innovations are rare. This means we have to explore entire experiences in much more detail than we used to, which results in a much richer understanding of people's needs, behaviors, and aspirations for the future. Enrique shares how things work at SAP's Design Services team. Other teams do talk to customers, but the way we approach it is more from an agnostic need-finding point of view. The fact that a cross-disciplinary team analyzes the data collected during research adds more value to the process. John Wallace from Autodesk says, "Good research is a process that facilitates innovation. Research is a source of inspiration, not a set of facts that you crank through a formula to get the answer. You still have to spend days locked in a room coming up with great ideas, but good research will make those days far more productive." Mark Davis of Autodesk recalls, "When I first started out, I thought I had a great idea, had it all worked out. Getting a chance to see how it worked with real users changed all of that. I had missed the mark on a number of areas. This was an epiphany for me, the importance of understanding real user needs, not just my own preconceptions." How might you gain support for user-centered design? Get executives out in the field observing users and reporting on their findings. Start small and go for clear victories. Show results quickly and communicate through appropriate presentations at all levels. Demonstrate that the company has a knowledge gap, which is preventing them from generating meaningful innovations. This creates angst. Uncovering internal disagreement about what to do often creates a perception of need. How else can you gain support? Be willing to work in parallel with other teams. Include development and marketing in research planning and execution. Present a systematic and methodical research plan. David Dunn says, "Become an accidental anthropologist every day, observing everything, taking notes and reflecting on the meaning of what you see." Bill Buxton suggests visiting an Apple store and comparing to a Sony store. How would you explain the gap between the similarity of products versus the difference in retail experience? A few more tips. Don't wait till the end to crunch the research data. Take an agile approach to filter what is relevant and what is not. Be as structured and disciplined as possible. Stay true to the data. Don't make inferences based on past experiences or on something that has not been said. Mike from Nokia advises, "Visualize everything. Mapping complexity allows cross-functional conversations to stay on topic. Point the ethnography gun at the company who hosts you. You need to map the structures and assumptions of each node on the decision-making chain. Be willing to challenge what has been accepted by all." John Wallace favors presenting the innovative ideas you came up with in the same presentation as the research results. It gives people something concrete to get excited about. Be willing to do it quicker and dirtier than you would like, because there's never enough time. Jason Winstanley reminds us to set aside design speak and talk in their language about the business problems. Andrew Kim from Steelcase says, 80% of my job is about communicating. It's extremely important to communicate effectively, not only visually but also verbally. Some key insights. User-centered research helps us to understand context. Research data provides direction for design and development. Gain support by involving others. Angst can lead to support. Communicate widely and clearly throughout the process. If you're interested in learning more about user-centered design, check out these references: the ethnographic interview from James Spradley, Contextual Design by Hugh Bayer and Karen Holtzblatt, and Cultural Probes, an article by Bill Gaver. What are some of the key benefits of user-centered design? Provides a data-driven method of understanding user needs, helps find hidden opportunities, and supports a more efficient design and development process. User-centered design means understanding the world of opportunities through the perspective of our users and customers, and creating compelling products, experiences, and services. Kind of like walking in someone else's shoes.